Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. I hope you all are having a great week so far. And I wanted to get on here real quick. I don't want this video to be long. That's the intent, is to be short, because I made a PSA announcement on my Facebook page today, and I got a few comments. So I was actually going to wait to do like a Fitness Friday video, and not every Friday, but it was going to be on a Friday and Fitness Friday. I thought that sounded cute. Regarding some of the comments that were made on my Facebook status this morning, I thought, let me go ahead and make this video. So it's not really a rant. It's just some helpful, I think, in my opinion, information. And you can always Google it. You do not have to take my word for bond, because I am not a certified personal trainer, but I have been running for over 7 years. And I'm a pretty stealth athlete, if I must say so myself. So one of my biggest pet peeves, and let me just put my disclaimer on this. First of all, I absolutely hate the treadmill. I have no love affair for the treadmill. The only reason that I am running on the treadmill at this current time is because where I am, it is cold, and I really cannot stand to run in any temperature that's below 50. I really can't. I have run in cold weather, but I don't like when my fingertips get cold, and I don't care, and I don't like to be really bulked and restricted when I run, you know, wearing a lot of layers. And I don't like for the tip of my nose to be cold, and I can't run with one of those masks on, so I just avoid it at all costs now. So I have to run on the treadmill, which I hate. I really hate running on a treadmill. I don't love it at all. People think I am a gym rat, but I don't like the treadmill at all. So that's my disclaimer. But a big pet peeve of mine is, and the reason why I'm bringing this up today, because I run every morning now before work. I go to the gym and I run on the treadmill. And there's this woman there, and I just cringe because, okay, so here's the treadmill, you know, it's flat, right? When you have zero incline on it. She always has her incline up here. I swear it's probably like 10 or 15, whatever the highest, but she's holding on and she's walking. That is no help at all for you to do. If you are on the treadmill and you have to hold on, then you need to adjust the incline, slow it down, or do something, because holding on to the treadmill is bad posture for one. It can cause injury. More people have been hurt on the treadmill because they were holding on, and you can Google that fact too. And when you have an incline and you're holding on, that negates the incline because you're perpendicular with the treadmill, so that doesn't work. So a lot of people, she gets so excited. I look at her because she sees all these calories being burned, but you're really not burning the calories, because the treadmill does not have a brain. It does not know that you are holding on. And that's not even for people. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, when people have the incline all the way up and they're holding on and they're, you know, going, oh, I'm rocking my camera, you know, holding on, going up this steep hill. Okay, if you use your common sense, and you know, some people just don't know, when you're outside and you are to if you're running or even walking, you're going up an incline, a steep hill, what are you holding on to? You are holding on, you're not holding on to anything. My suggestion is, when you're running and you got a hill, you need to get down low. Get down low, and that helps you get up the hill a little quicker. What else? Yeah, it also worsens your balance. You just don't hold on. If you're holding on, even on a low incline or zero incline, but you're going fast and you have to hold on, if you have to hold on, you need to lower your speed, because it's really not doing you any good at all. It's not. So that is just like a quick tip. Don't hold on to the trip. Now, if you have tripped or something, you got to grab on it. That's totally different. But you have to kind of use common sense. If you are walking outside with your friends or by yourself or anything, you have nothing to hold on to. So remember that when you're on the treadmill. if you can't walk comfortably at 4.5 or 5.0 or whatever it is that you have to hold on to, then you need to slow it down. Now, there was a couple comments left that they would rather see people hold on to do nothing at all. Well, I don't really agree with that. We can agree to disagree, because if there was no treadmills and you were outside, you would not be holding on to anything. And as far as a treadmill for runners, here's one of my personal thing, the reason why I do not like treadmills. Treadmills give me a false sense of speed. Like, I can run at 7.7, 7.5. I mean, I can do, girl, y'all, 2 miles like that on a treadmill. I can't do that outside. I cannot. Even if I have my incline like on 3%, that is probably about the highest I will go, because running outside, you're not running on a totally flat surface unless you are running around like a surface high school track or some kind of outside track. But I run where, you know, there's hills and peaks and valleys. But on a treadmill, it seems, even if I go from treadmill to track, my speed is not that fast. The treadmill gives you a false sense of speed. So I had to learn it the hard way. So when I get out there, because right now I am rolling on the treadmill, just rolling. I'm getting done really quick. Every week I add another little point onto my speed. But I know once I get back outside, no, my average mile is not going to be, you know, 7 minutes. That's just, no, it's not. So yeah, so that's my little fitness tidbit tip for today. Don't hold on to the treadmill. If you find that you need to hold on, then you need to lower the pace until you can work up to your goal pace. And I don't know what that is. Once you work, you should be able to balance yourself, because again, if you were outside, you would not be holding on to anything. So if you have any questions about it, you can leave them below. Again, I am not a certified personal trainer at all. I've just been running. I got a couple years under my belt and experience, and some things I just know. I have friends that are personal trainers, and there was a personal trainer on my Facebook page that actually, you know, she took the words right out of my mouth, right off this video, and posted down in the comments before I even had a chance to make this actual video. So again, if you have any questions, leave them below. I'll get back to you. Have a good day. Bye.